It has been a month. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to STC Open Mic with your host, Daniel A. Martin. Thank you and welcome back. We are live, bringing you the best performances from all over Indiana and, in this case tonight, all over the country. So we hope you're excited about that. Oh, please, please, please. Let me tell you how this works. Let me tell you how this started. So Sapphire Theater Company, during COVID, decided to bring a program to you because you were unable to get to the theater. So we got all the artists that you have been missing to perform for you while you're at home. And we're continuing pushing to bring you that entertainment so you're not out getting sick with COVID. Lord knows you do not want that. So in order to continue this going on, we ask for your donations. Sapphire Theater is asking for your donations as a nonprofit that directly serves the community needs using performing arts with a purpose. We rely on donations to continue our mission. If you are so inclined, please go to www.sapphiretheater.com/donate. Please, please, please. Are y'all excited about today? I'm not gonna lie. This whole once a month thing, I know, right? I want it to be more. It gets exciting though, don't get me wrong. Once a month, I get excited to see you, get excited to bring you more performances, but I miss you so much in the end. Do you miss me? You want to take a poll? Let's not take a poll. I do not feel like getting my feelings hurt on that. Instead, I am going to bring you our first performer. Please get excited for this. Please. Ladies and gentlemen, coming to the stage is a friend of ours at Sapphire Theater. Please welcome Vicky Betances.
Hello, everyone. Let's go.
Your construction smells of corruption. I manipulate, so recreates. This air to go around saga. Gotta launder my karma. To the 16-year-old kids, you're getting down on your knees. It's time for you to do this again now. Come out and tell me what you need now. Tell me what it's making you believe. We got 2 more minutes and we gonna get you what you need. So number 6 to come in. One do you want to live? And number 7 to come in. Is it time for your hands to give? And tell me is it time to get down on your knees? Tell me is it time to get down. I'm wrong, said I'm accent, I'm splash. I'm wrong, said I'm accent, I'm splash. Suck it up. One breath, suck it up. It's the police man, it's the time to get in the way. It's the time to go down. Tell me if I'm having it right. I gotta be on minutes, you know I got to what you need. So on the 6 to tell me, one do you want to live? And on the 7 tell me, is it time for your hands to give? And tell me is it time to get down on your knees? Tell me is it time to get down?
Excellent, excellent. Vicky, ladies and gentlemen, wow. I will be the first to say I love the arts.
Shut up.
So tell me, I know that you've worked with Sapphire Theater before. Tell me a little bit about that.
Well, I first started working with Sapphire. Forgive me.
No, go ahead, catch your breath. That was wonderful, by the way. Wow, you're so talented. So
Thank
flexible.
you.
How long have you been doing pole work?
About 3 years, which is how you get to be able to do all that stuff. It takes a lot of time.
I was about to say, a lot of strength, a lot of upper body core. I know that you've worked with Sapphire before, including the hot seat simulation, working with the Oregon Procurement Organization. What did that have you doing?
I've been doing stuff with Sapphire for about as long as I've been doing this, which is kind of funny now that I think about it. But the hot seat simulation for the organ procurement was basically a time where we all got paid to cry for 4 hours, a couple days a week, because they gave us scenarios of relatives of ours that were either brain dead or nearly there, where it was coming down to the decision of whether or not to donate organs. And it was up to us to train their volunteers for how to delicately handle that kind of situation. Because you're dealing with people who are grieving, and it's a really hard situation to be in. As strange as it is to kind of say it under those circumstances, it was fun and it was interesting, and it's really significant and important work, dealing with people who are going through a hard time, and you just want to be there and make it as easy as possible, even as horrible as the situation is.
That's awesome. That really is awesome. And speaking of horrible times during COVID, are you finding work performing?
I'm here and there. I've done a couple of voice acting gigs. I signed up for a standardized patient thing that they're doing over Zoom now. So I signed up for that. That's at the end of the month.
The dentistry.
Yes. Yeah.
Excellent.
That's toward the middle/end of the month. I have a graveyard shift job at a gym right now to keep my days open. So I'm hanging in there, doing what I can.
Continue to hang in there. Your art is appreciated. Thank you so much for being with us tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Vicky.
Thank you, everyone.
Oh my God, that was wonderful. That was great. Listen, let's go ahead and take a poll right now. You're on the internet. You got your fingers. You're ready to do some work. Let's do some work. Are you voting early? Let's go ahead and check that out. Are you voting early, or are you going to wait till election day? This is some very important information now. To learn more about your voting options, including times and locations of early voting centers, go to indianavoters.in.gov. Now there you can check your voter registration or just see if you've already voted. If you know where to go, you can register to vote. You can check on voter status. You can vote by mail. You can check everything here. This is so important. Please go and vote. Your voice needs to be heard. It needs to be heard. All right, welcome back. Are y'all ready to keep this going? Oh, Vicky was wonderful. The next person we have up is an Indiana treasure. I know he's tired of hearing that. He has been on before. He is an absolute brilliant artist. Today, he's going to dazzle you some more with his voice. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together and tap that mouse for Rob Johansson.
It needs to be heard, Daniel. It got to be heard. Hi. All right, I'm going right into it, and then we'll talk. Some days are diamonds, some days are rocks, some doors are open, some roads are blocked, some downs are golden, then they fade away. If I never do nothing, I'll get you back someday. 'Cause you got a heart so big, it could crush this town. I can't hold out forever, even walls fall down. All around your island, there's a barricade. It keeps out the danger, it holds in the pain. Sometimes you're happy, sometimes you cry. Half of me is ocean, and half of me is sky. And you got a heart so big, it could crush this town. I can't hold out forever, even walls fall down. Yes, sir. La 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 la, 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 la 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 la. Some things are over, some things go on. Part of me you carry, and part of me is gone. But you got a heart so big, it could crush this town. I can't hold out forever, even walls fall down. Baby, you got a heart so big, it could crush this town. I can't hold out forever, even walls fall down.
Rob Johansson, ladies and gentlemen. So talented. Let me ask you, during these times where it's hard to be performing in front of audiences, what are you doing?
I'm performing in front of dogs. That's what I'm basically doing. And they're a great audience. I'm working at the shelter at the Indy Humane 6 days a week.
Oh, wow. What are you doing there exactly? Just volunteering?
Yeah. I take care of dogs that are on their way to be ready to be adopted. They're not
adopted.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, Daniel. Yeah. It's It's uplifting.
I
Yeah.
thought it was like a hospice type. I was like, what's happening with these
You know what?
dogs?
Sometimes it is, but most times, example, today we brought 10 dogs up from the city pound to give them a little more breathing room in our space and start them on the road to getting ready to find a home.
I am a huge dog lover. Now, before we get into the song, I loved it. I would like to know already, can we have you back while you're at the Humane Society volunteering?
Heck yeah, that'd be great.
Wouldn't that be awesome?
That would be, I'm down. That's badass. I'm totally down. That'd be
That's
awesome. Yeah.
So tell me about this song. Did you write it?
Oh no, this is an old Tom Petty song that the Lumineers covered, and then I covered that. So it's like a triple-decker sandwich with a little sauce.
You did an amazing job. Your talent never ceases to amaze me. You're so talented. And we have a special guest coming up a little later, I understand.
Yeah, my wife's in the next room tuning up.
Real quick, tell me about the book you are putting to audio.
So Robert Neal, great actor in town, he wrote a book called Will Unto Law. It took him 10 years. It is an amazing novel. I can't believe he wrote it. It's epic. It's sprawling. Daniel, you know about it.
Yes, absolutely.
And we, as a gift to the community and to Robert, we're turning it into an audio book, but not just with one voice. I'm doing the narration, but Jen and I are casting people throughout the town. There's about 67 characters in the book. So we're casting everybody. Look at this. This is a grid of all the scenes and the characters. It's like a beautiful mind. We're solving a weird puzzle. So every week we record more chapters. The book is 127 chapters. We've got 44 in the can. Todd Reichman, the great sound designer from IRT, is our sound designer for this. And we're going to make this into a really great audiobook.
That's awesome. Please let us know how it progresses. Please let us know. Come back. We loved you. Ladies and gentlemen, Rob Johansson. What I tell you? Look, be honest. I have never lied to you about the talent we have on this program. This has been wonderful. I am so excited. I'm going to pull a Donald Trump real quick. Hey, look, listen, it's been great. We've been wonderful. Everything has been perfect. No one has a better brain than us. Maybe. I don't know. That's not facts. But the reason why I don't know is because my drink of choice. And we can all blame Andrea Lott Haney for that.
Hi, Daniel.
Oh, you have your Moscow Mule too.
I do. So I've been doing these little cocktail tutorial videos, as you know, because it's going to be a while before we can all be together at the local watering hole, watching a cabaret night. So we've got the next best thing here in our own living rooms. And I wanted people to have, a fancy drink with them if they want to. And so we made Moscow Mules this time. And
you make them the fanciest. You always have the best ideal for drinks. Do you, by any chance, have an ideal for next month?
You know what? I have not decided on next month yet. So if anybody has any suggestions for any cocktail tutorials they would like to see, please feel free to put those in the comments and I'll try and do a little video about it. It also, if you look for my video, that will remind you that is the week that the virtual open mic is coming. So with doing it once a month, I know it's easy to forget sometimes. So we will remind you. Look for
with
the cocktail.
Alcohol.
That's
with
right.
alcohol.
That's right.
We will remind you. When you see the cups, know that it's time for open mic.
When you see the cups, you'll know what's up.
I love it. You see the cup, you know what's up. All right, ladies and gentlemen, Andrea Lott Haney, thank you.
Daniel.
So Moscow Mule. Y'all know me. By now y'all should know there's just straight whiskey in here. I can't make a drink, and whiskey has not done me wrong yet. And but the cup keeps it cold. Keeps it cold. You ready to get this going? We have another performer. I believe it's a first here for Sapphire Theater Company's open mic. Please welcome to the stage, Jerry Johnson.
Hey.
Hey.
Okay, so I'm going to be doing a poem, and I let Spirit guide me to what poem I'm supposed to be doing, and this one is called Calling Back. I call back my wisdom. I call back my voice. I call back my power. I'm calling back all my poems. I'm calling back all my lines and my rhymes, and all the times I told you I love you and left nothing for me. All the times I couldn't see that I was all I needed and everything else was extra, and an extra callback to this sex. The complexities in the way I speak, a regal, modern day, millennial ratchet intellect. I call back that time I told you I couldn't live without you, because clearly that wasn't true. Still, I call back you in a new view. You without your new ways, like you from the old days before the confusion, the misusing of your influence, lying about the things you've been doing, hiding behind the hurt that someone else caused, the pain from the person supposed to be your main source of love. Now she going up above and you still holding on, going on about how she didn't do this and could have done that, how she turned your heart black, but honey, you did that. Call back your power. In this very hour, unprison yourself, unlimit yourself, because I've been staring at all your potential for way too long. Honestly, that's my fault. I thought that was all I needed. I mean, that's what my mom taught, not directly, but you know what I mean. I feel like I done seen it all. Watch her fall into the arms of some potentially good thing, only to find out that it's an abyss. Because the part that she missed, that's written in the fine print, is that potential is only potential to the ones that see it. And just because we believe it doesn't mean they'll be it. And after a while, we stop even seeing, living for the love of what it could be and not for what it is. I'm writing because I'm tired of this. This hamster wheel is tiring, but I guess it's easier than jumping off. Or I thought it was, because an attempt I never saw. I watch people die in these cages. So I guess I just thought that's just the way it is. Like Tupac, I see no changes. But that's because I couldn't see me. And when I did, I realized it didn't have to be. You see, I don't have to keep this will because it was given to me, feels inherent to me. That's all they had. And if I don't risk jumping off, then I'll give my kids the same thing, and so will you. The insane thing is that all we're doing is running from pain. It's ingrained in our psyche, the fear of what might be, then we lose the awareness of what is. You and I in the now, us and our crowns. We can't run with those on, and I'm not trying to put mine down, so what we gonna do? Because I'm calling back my power, and you should too. Trungpa said the bad news is you're falling through thin air, nothing to hang on to, no parachute. The good news is there is no ground. So I'm finna jump, and I'll see you when you come around, and we can fall into eternity. A love with no bounds. That's what I'm interested in, because this cycle is no longer interesting, and my love for you will always be infinite. Before we were born, this was written in. So I hope that you're listening and we can start fresh, because I call back my power and you in the same breath. That's it.
I am listening.
Yes.
Excellent job. Wow, that was very powerful. How long have you been doing poetry?
Since I was like 5.
Wow. Where did your love of poetry come from?
Well, I'm a part of a huge family, so I'm one of 7. And I felt like I didn't have a voice in the house. I'm like middle child. I call myself the forgotten fifth. Yes. And so I'm like, what is happening? So finally, not finally, because it was very early on, I was just writing things. And when I was in school, they started collecting my short stories and my poems, and they were going to publish a book for me. And that was just an outlet. And then it turned from poetry to acting, and then all of those things. So
where do you perform at? Where do you act?
So currently, I just started a new show called the Untitled Tracy Oliver Project. And it's going to be an Amazon Prime show, and it's me, Grace Byers, Megan Good, Shaniqua Sandai, and it's about four Black women in Harlem, and that is actually what brought me to New York. And we filmed 2.5 episodes and then had to stop because of COVID, and we'll pick up at the top of next year. And I also did a few episodes on a show called Good Trouble, which is on Freeform. So that is what I've been doing. And also just doing things like this, stretching my poetry brain, because I have a lot of things cooking up. I have a lot of things just sitting. And I feel like when I went to grad school, I kind of put poetry on the back burner, but it's just been it's such a great thing for me. So, yeah.
You're so talented. Wow, I love the poem. And I know you have more since you've been writing since you were 5. So I beg you to please come back and share your talent with us.
Definitely.
We are here once a month, and we will definitely get you in if you will have us.
Yes. Thank you so much.
Ladies and gentlemen, Jerry Johnson. Well, ladies and gentlemen, our night is not over yet. Please don't think it's over yet. We still have talent to show you. It's been an amazing night so far. If we were to end right now, it would have been a great night. But we have more for you. And right now, I'm going to bring Andrea back up so she can talk about our production services. Andrea?
Yes, that's right, Daniel. So thank you to the 3 artists. Already we've had 3 different acts, and all of them amazing in their own way. And I'm
Wonderful.
here to just, talk about something different that we're excited about. We are not idle at the Sapphire right now during this time of COVID. Our production, design, and fabrication division has actually been partnering in building and installing this amazing installation. It's called the Community Chalkboard for Indie Art and Seek, and it's a partnership between the Arts Council of Indianapolis and Keep Indianapolis Beautiful. So the installation is actually titled Community Canvas, and it was conceived and designed by Box the Artist, and it's located in the Martindale Brightwood community. So what it is, it's an interactive art piece. So it's a public mural, it's a chalking canvas, so neighbors and community members can engage, and they can creatively chalk their own visions inspired by the question, and this is the central question. It's to make the world a better place. I fill in the blank. So they can write or draw pictures or use quotes or just express themselves in whatever way creatively they are moved to by that question. And it's really to encourage thinking about how I can impact my community. What can I do to make the world a better place? And that's what the Sapphire is really all about. It's our mission is performing arts with purpose, and this is part of that. So initially, this was supposed to be temporary, but the community through Circle Up Indie contributed funds and pooled them together, and now it's permanent. So it's now being built as permanent. So it's part of their outdoor pride and joy, and it's going to be located at the new Martindale Brightwood Library branch. So
That's awesome.
Yeah, this is huge. It's for the whole community. It's for anyone who's inspired and maybe can give some inspiration. So this is just an example, as you know, of what the Sapphire is all about. Just pulling the community together, finding out ways that we can make an impact, even in non-traditional spaces. So like this is theater happening in a non-traditional space, right? So this art installation is art happening in a non-traditional space, and we hope it to be both inspiring and impactful.
So Sapphire Theater was serious when they saying they're keeping art in the community.
That's exactly right. That's exactly right. Wherever that community is, we're totally mobile. So here on this virtual stage or there in Martindale Brightwood.
Oh, that's awesome. In the words of Gandhi, be the change you want to see. Write it down, find the chalkboard, write down how you can impact the world. That's awesome. Thank you, Andrea. Wow.
Thank you.
That's awesome. Sapphire Theater still staying in the community, trying to make the world a better place. That's awesome. Are y'all ready to see some performances? I am going to now sing a solo for you. It's going to be in the note of E. Do I have my keyboard? I don't have my keyboard, so we'll try again next month when I have my keyboard. E. I'm not gonna lie, I don't know what E is. I don't know what note that is, so forgive me for leading you astray. Hopefully, we'll have a guest on who is able to find the E note for you. Until then, I have a very special guest, someone very near and dear to both me and the Sapphire Theater Company, and Rob Johansson. Ladies and gentlemen, coming to the stand, the mic, the stage, your computer, laptop, iPad, phone. Please put your hands together for Jen Johansson.
Yay. Hi, everybody. All right. We'll do a little number. Here we go. You gave me something I understand. You gave me loving in the palm of my hand. I can't tell you how I feel. My heart is like a wheel. Let me roll it. Let me roll it to you. Let me roll it. Let me roll it to you. I wanna tell you, and now's the time. I wanna tell you that you're gonna be mine. I can't tell you how I feel. My heart is like a wheel. Let me roll it. Let me roll it to you. Let me roll it. Let me roll it to you. You gave me something I understand. You gave me loving in the palm of my hand. I can't tell you how I feel. My heart is like a wheel. Let me roll it. Let me roll it to you. Let me roll it. Let me roll it to you. That's it. Uh-oh. I can't hear you.
That is because I was on.
That would make sense then.
That was great, Jen. Wow. Let me ask you first off, do you and your husband have like talent contests in the house, or like how does that work?
If we did, I would lose, so no.
Beautiful, beautiful song. Now, I know you have done work with Sapphire before, including the Trials Academy. Tell me about that a little bit.
Oh gosh, that is such cool, intense work. It's really fascinating. And yeah, working with, learning so much about prosecutors and attorneys and these crazy cases. It's a wild world out there. But that's been a really cool thing to be a part of with Sapphire.
It really has. That is such a cool event to be at too. You learn a lot, and you allow to stretch your improv skills a little bit, if I'm not mistaken.
Indeed.
What are you doing now to keep yourself active and entertained?
You spoke to Rob about the book. That's a big project for both of us, and it's just a really rewarding. We're kind of seeing it as a silver lining of this time, to be able to devote to this, and it just gives back to us so much. And the fact that we can give this book back to Robert, because he has trouble reading on the page now, but audiobooks he can do. So it's an awesome project that keeps us going. Playing with the pup, getting to volunteer at the shelter a little bit, and reading. Trying to work out.
That is
classes,
That is such an heartfelt thing that you and your husband are doing for Rob Neal. His work is brilliant, and it's wonderful seeing artists get back together to do something for a fellow artist who is well respected in the community. I am a huge fan of yours. I can't wait till you are back on stage. And I beg you to come back and bring your talent with you if that's possible.
Sure. It would be my honor and privilege. And I adore you, Daniel. Thank you for this. You make it such a lovely event. So thank you.
Thank you so much. Ladies and gentlemen, Jen Johansson.
Thank you, everybody.
Oh, I have the greatest, saddest news in the world. We are down to our last performer. I know. But we will be back on the air in exactly 1 month. I know. 1 month. I will see you in 1 month. And I know I'm getting fat, but I haven't been working at all. So forgive me for that. Ladies and gentlemen, the last performer of the evening, I guarantee you, with a capital T, that he is going to wow you and amaze you and any other adjective you want. Ladies and gentlemen, Ian Saunders. Can't hear. There's no sound at all. I would say, oh, it is me. So obviously we can't hear him right now. I don't know if he's not playing or it's.
We'll fix that. A little problem backstage here.
Oh, so that's backstage. So he is
backstage.
Playing.
He's here. We got it. We're going to start this back over.
I didn't know.
My apologies here.
No, that was Nick's fault.
That was my fault. You think you have everything set up. All right, here we go again.
Wow. Ian Saunders, ladies and gentlemen. Wow.
Hi.
Talented, brother. Very talented.
Thank you.
How long have you been playing the bass?
I started playing the violin in the 5th grade, and I switched to the bass as a freshman in college.
Oh, really? Where do you play? Where can people hear you?
Yeah, I was playing with the Cincinnati Symphony Orchestra. I was playing with them. I came up to play as a diversity fellow, and I was scheduled to go on their European tour with them, but COVID.
COVID has screwed over so many people. Oh my goodness, you are extremely talented.
Thank you.
Are you in any other arts?
All of us in that one.
So let me ask you, what other instruments do you play?
Piano, because I need to use that for arranging, because I do a lot of arrangements and stuff like that.
Really? Now, are we able to get you back on to hear some piano?
It serves my purposes to arrange, but it would be a hard act to follow with the bass. So
Amazing Grace has never sounded so great. That was
you.
wonderful. And you see your talent on the bass. The way I saw the thumb being used. I've never seen the thumb being used. All right, I see you. I know you're doing your thing.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for bringing your talent with us tonight. We hope to have you back. I would love to hear more from you.
Absolutely. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Ladies and gentlemen, Ian Saunders. What a wonderful way to end the night. Oh my goodness, we've had so many different acts, dances, singing, instruments. Oh, I love tonight. We want to welcome you back in October. Please come back and join us October. I don't even know the date right now. It's going to be October 1st. I don't know what that means. The 1st of October. We will be back here Thursday at 7 p.m. We want to make sure we have artists for you. So if you know any artists, feel free to let them know to sign up at STC Open Mic at SapphireTheater.com. STC Open Mic at SapphireTheater.com. We will love to show them off. Please. For the Sapphire Theater, thank you so much for joining us tonight. I want to bring Andrea back up here.
Hey, everybody, give it up for our host, Daniel Martin. Thank you so much, Daniel, for doing this work you do.
I don't hear anyone clapping, Andrea. I don't hear it. They don't appreciate it.
Yes, and I just want to say thank you to our production manager, Nick Carpenter. Also, thank you, team.
Nick.
And I want to say thank you to all of the artists. So thank you, artists, so much.
Wonderful
job. If, like me, you are here because you support the arts, we are asking for your support in 3 different ways tonight. So please, the first one is interact with our video. It will be available for rewatching after the fact. Please post it, share it, comment. Let people know that we're doing this. Come back in October, interact with our video. The second one is help support the artists that we put up there. So go to their websites, go find out what their content is, go to their gigs, help support those causes that they've talked about, and also support artists that you know by sharing with them about this open mic night. STC open mic at gmail.com. They can sign up for next month. And then the third way that is very, very important, if you are a supporter of the arts, the Sapphire, like other arts organizations, we're having some challenges right now during this time, and we could really use your donations. So if you are able to financially support this event and the others that we do, Performing Arts with Purpose, please go to Sapphire Theater, that's RE theater.com/donate and give what you can. Or we really appreciate any and all support. So 3 ways: interact with our video, support our artists, and give financially if you are able. Thank you so much.
Please. And thank you so much. That's STC Open Mic at gmail.com. Thank you so much. We will see you in October from Sapphire Theater.